It is a Father's Day that we won't soon forget. It'll be, 100 years from now, I bet you people will be referring to the flood of 2008 and talking about it.
We have crews set up all over eastern Iowa taking a look at the waters that have been coming up, especially in the Iowa City and Coralville area, where we have learned that the water has crested.
This is a KGAN CBS 2 News special report.
So let's talk again real quickly about Iowa City. We've been keeping a very close watch on the situation down there.
We're at the intersection of Hawkins Drive and Highway 6 here in Iowa City, and as you can see, this is looks like about 5 to 6 feet of water standing right here.
The Iowa River, just as it comes under Burlington Street, the bridge here, if you know this bridge, you know there's a little bit of a dam from it.
People are taking a walk up to see just how deep the water is, and look how small they look there compared to how much water is across that roadway.
The city couldn't help them, the county couldn't help them. They literally were forced to build a dam against this rising river themselves.
At one point, the Corps engineers said we were plenty high. They figured they made a mistake. We stayed with it, raised our deal another 6 feet.
But as you can see, this area here, because of the dam, it's creating a wake, it's creating some rapids, and it really is showing you just how powerful this river is.
I mean, the water is almost up to the roof on this business, so it will be months before these businesses are able to open again.
Anybody that's gone to a Hawkeye game, either at Kinnick or at Carver, knows that area well, where the Wigan Pen is, the Vine, right across from there are the softball fields, Pearl Field, the track complex, things like that. Those are all still underwater right now.
This water is really, really dirty. The water that's coming out of this river, it's got everything, sewage, trash, all kinds of stuff in it that you really shouldn't be getting on you, especially if you haven't had a tetanus shot.
Please, a very serious situation here. Nobody really knows exactly what all is in that water.
You don't want to swim in this water.
No, I don't even want to get close to it. This is close enough, so.
Back to that live picture right now of the Iowa River. What's missing from this picture is the sound. It's hard to describe. That river is just racing through there with such speed and such force. Let me be quiet for just a second. Take a look and take a listen. Sometimes the pictures and sometimes the sound, they say far more than I could ever say.
This is actually a bike path. This is not part of the river, and it's rushing through this area, trying to get to the river. Of course, the river right now is a good 50, 100 feet away from me.
This current, this fast, is exactly why they're still saying nobody allowed within a football field's length of the river, and they don't want anybody getting swept into this current.
Because as we've been trying to point out to you, we saw a fairly quick drop-off of water levels in Cedar Rapids. However, the Iowa River appears to be holding strong and will hold on for a bit longer, for a few more days at that level of 31.5 feet.
Fortunately, the heavy activity has moved away, and we should have a very pleasant week ahead. So, Tim, let's look for some drier weather, and hopefully that'll help to dry things out across eastern Iowa.
You're watching continuing coverage of the Floods 08 here on CBS 2. I'm Tim Seymour and Megan Terlecki. We're going to continue to be with you through this situation.